right, we are starting that. Okay. So, because I was working on it so late, I need some coffee to wake up here. But I did get some sleep, so that's good. I'm so excited. I'm going to be getting to finish the lasagna that I started last night. I'm making a pulled beef lasagna. Okay. And then the pulled beef has been marinating all night. It's been marinating all night, man. So what I need to do now is have coffee so my mind doesn't explode. I'm gonna charge phone here. Let's see here. This is so cool. I think this is gonna be my greatest creation yet for lasagna. My greatest lasagna creation, minimum. Okay, so I know. Use my January 31, okay. I want more onion in the sauce. Gosh, I've used a lot of mushroom the last couple of days. I think. Oh wow! I got all these tomatoes. Wow, I got so much stuff. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 2 tomatoes, some sauce, a little bit of garlic, two tomatoes. You know what? The problem with lasagna is not having enough sauce. Now, since I have the barbacoa, barbacoa inspired thing, and I'll just do one more mushroom. I think that'll be good. Okay, so we're gonna add one more mushroom. I got the barbacoa inspired. Go to one more mushroom. I got the barbacoa inspired meat. I'm just letting that rest right now. I'm gonna warm that up here in a moment. Wow, that looks so good. Okay, so what do I need to do then? Okay, here's my base for my sauce. I'm just gonna make more sauce, so I got plenty of sauce. And then, fortunately, I have some friends that I'm going to share this with today. So, if they're not hungry and they don't want any, that's fine. You know, it's free country. You don't have to eat lasagna. You know, but a couple of the guys I know like lasagna. So. We'll see what happens. I think a minimum of 2 of them like lasagna. But, let's see, time, 10, 11, 12. Oh yeah, got a good amount of time. So, well, let's think. I have plenty of time to do a good job. I already did the meat, which I'm so glad I already did the meat. If I didn't already do the meat, this would be terrible. This would be like nightmare fuel. Like imagine not being prepared, you know, that would not be good. So looks like my drip tray did some work then. Something dripped recently. Okay, so kind of want to clean this drip tray a little bit. And then I'm going to cut veggies here in a moment. Going to let the coffee do its thing. We can just focus on the coffee for now. Okay. Drip tray. Drip tray. And my goal is to use all the sauce. Okay. Got that. It needs to be cleaned. And the tomatoes. Got cheese. Plenty of cheese. Let's use this cheese, right? Plenty of cheese. I think since I'm going to be cutting, I think that would be more compelling content here if I show the process of cutting the food. So, more compelling entertainment, you know how it is. This is compelling information. Okay, I'm going to wash this. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Let's think. 10 o'clock. 1:30. Okay, 10 o'clock, 1:30. That gives me three and a half hours completely total. You gotta remember, I gotta change. No, I don't really get change. I'm kind of not like I need to dress up to see my buddies. No thing. Okay. Make garlic stone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 million. Coffee's starting to cook. Yeah. Yeah. Woohoo. Okay. This is trash. Dishes are clean, but I need to do those. This is so weird. It's almost like the more challenging the cooking stuff I'm having to do, the more fun I'm having lately. Like, it's just super exciting, man. Life is really exciting, so it's good to have fun. Cooking makes life fun, right? Oh, yeah. Cooking makes life awesome. And that's the thing about lasagna. It's kind of like one of the easier to transport meals because it's already in a tray. So it's kind of like designed to be transported. Yes, sir. So, oh, okay. Garlics, I need to take the little ends off. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, just gonna put these in the bowl there. Gonna be great. It's gonna be excellent. It's gonna be awesome. Go like that. Just keep tossing it in there. Do the coffee now. Yep. Have a coffee. Exciting. Okay. Gonna stir it up. Ooh. Put the lid on it. Woohoo! Oh yeah. Okay, did that. That needs to just go here. Put it so there's the sauce stuff, coffee stuff. Oops. I just cleaned that. Bonk. 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 Bonky. Bonk. Bonk. And a little mini bonk. Today is Sunday. Live cooking. I am your host and chef, Tyler Stansfield Jaggers, and this is Bird on TV. About Cat Farms cooking. Epic. Epic obliteration. 11 minutes so far? Doing fine. onion now. Love these mini onions. Perfect. They're perfect every time. Literally like perfect size for doing something. Well, goes in there. 10, 12, okay. Okay, we got time for coffee now. Yes. Do it. Okay. Half and half, eh? Wow. Oh, that's so good. Okay, that's a good little coffee flavor. Yeah, you can still see it. Okay, let's think timing here. We need to be there at 1:30. Yum. Oh yeah, one friend already is excited about it. Oh yeah. Winning. Everybody wants to be winning at life. That's us. Why are we gonna be winning at life? What are we doing that's special? Veggies. When you got veggies, you'll be winning at life. When you got veggies, you'll be winning at life. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. When you got veggies, you'll be winning at life. When you got veggies, you'll be winning at life. When you got veggies, you'll be winning at life. When you got veggies, you'll be winning at life. When you got veggies, you'll be winning at life. When you got veggies, you'll be winning at life. Oh boy. Coffee, yeah. Okay, okay, so if it's gonna take time, so I think really, even though it's called for an hour of cooking, lasagna, since this is going to be a more dense lasagna, I think have a favorite plan. And that would not be appropriate for this is a cooking thing. Oh, probably because I do so much gardening that computer's like, do you have a favorite plant? And it's like, basil. Here we go. We did it. Let's move on and... Oh, this is heavy. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is a free exercise. That'll go there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was really heavy. Right rear. Let's go pump the key. Turn up the volume. Let's get this party started. Okay, so that's going. Let's think about this. If I want to cook it in the oven for how long? If I cook it in the oven for an hour and a half, if I cook it in the oven an hour and a half, will that give me? Yeah, because it calls for an hour, so I'll do it for an hour and a half. Because I always seem to do it more. Got some pre-made sauce. And some pre-made sauce. Yeah, there we go. I want more than enough sauce. Okay, so if I'm gonna need an hour and a half, that means of actual cooking. That means I need to have it out of the oven by roughly I need to have it out of the oven by roughly 130. If it's out of the oven roughly at 105, I'm good. So if I need an hour and a half, that means I need to start cooking at 11:30 in the oven minimum. Okay, so that means if it's 11:30, if I need to start cooking in the oven at 11:30 and it's 10:20 now, that means I need to start on the noodles. Oh, I know. I just start on the noodles like do the noodles when? Oh. 10:45? I do the noodles and the barbacoa inspired meat 10:45. So I really don't have a whole lot of time. And then I start preheating. You know what? I need my other clock. I will be right back. Where's the spoon? A lot of sauce. Ooh. 10:23. Okay. $23. Goes in at 11:30. I need more water in here. Goes in at 11:30. Huh. There we go. butter tray now because that's the last thing I want to deal with. I really don't think it's going to be this tall, but I mean, if it is this tall, then, you know, whatever. I think now, since I'm going to be moving on to the meat part, because I'm doing the meat as its own layer, so it's a little different. I'm not just putting the meat with the tomato sauce. The meat will have a distinctive layer, so there'll be like meat and cheese, noodle, sauce and cheese, noodle, that kind of thing. So I'm gonna be very professional. Epic. Okay, that is rigorously buttered. So I can move this out of the way. I have a little more room. And this. Okay. It's time to start working on the meat, because if I don't work on the meat and I like you yeah, let me tell you, you do not want to be, the last thing you want to do is anything that requires like multitasking at the end. Okay? Like, that's the last thing you want to do. What you really want is like to be doing stuff that it's just this guy's doing the bulk of the work, you know? Okay. Now, this has been the marinating beef. Does that look amazing or what? So, that's been marinating all night. And now I'm going to put a good amount of it in here to be a layer in the lasagna. And then, I think I'm just gonna scoop a good amount of it. I'll just put in about half for now and see. Let's see what half looks like. Oh, it smells good. Smells good, looks good. Smells good, looks good, is good. Doing it overnight. Now I'm just going to cook this on low heat, just so it's a little bit more liquidy. Hey, that's more meat than I thought I would get out of this. This is cool. This is cool. Okay. I'm just going to recover that. Save some. Ooh, got a little beef on the side. Ooh. possibly calling the business world some side beef. Ew, I want that. So what do you two, what kind of relationship are you having? You know, what are you to each other?
Oh, well, I'm his side beef.
Uh-oh. Wah, 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 wah. You just turned into a side beef. Don't want that.
Side beef.
Oh, we like our sits game for it. Right here. We like ours. Why did you do it? Coffee. That'd be It's time to put this on low. Do, 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 do. Gonna be joyful. Do, do, do. Gonna put it on low. Do, do, do. Don't give up on your dreams, not one bit. Don't give up on your dreams. I'm just going to add a tiny bit of water to this, just so it activates the cooking process. It's going to get them just rehydrate. Last thing I want is this to become mushy. So I'm just going to do this to rehydrate. The oils should melt down. Bring it up, raise up the thing. I think I'm going to go... Slightly covered. Slightly covered. I don't want to lose too much moisture there. This is good. This is 10:36. Wow! We ordered butter to the tray. Beef is starting. It's 10:36. Maybe I should build a reserve tray in case there isn't a lot of Hey, let's have a backup reserve tray. So that way, if we need to do it, we're in good shape. Hope everybody's having a great morning. I'm feeling pretty happy today. Just hope everybody's having a beautiful Sunday. Can't believe I have this much energy after being up working on the meat so late last night, but hey. Beggars can't be choosers, so I'll take all the energy I can get. Oh, yeah. Maybe lasagna plate. How many lasagnas should I make? This mini one. Okay. Well, this is starting to melt down. Great. I got 2 lasagna plates. Good. 2 lasagna plates. That's melting down. That's reducing. Let's see. 10:30. Let's say it takes 15 minutes for the noodles to be cooked enough. The noodles need to be ready by 11:30 to the noodles need to be ready by 11:30 in order to have the full time. Oh, the noodles need to be ready not by 11:30. The noodles need to be ready by 11:15 because if I do at 11:15, I'll have enough time to create the structure. So really, I should be cutting the cheese. I only have a little bit of cheese to cut, so that's fine. Time to couper la fromage, hein? A little bit of Munster. This is reducing really well. Look at how much lower it's gotten. Let's see. Just gonna stir it. Make sure it's not burning. That seems fine. Another thing with sauces, so if you're making a lasagna sauce, and if this is not 100% reduced, it's not a problem. All I do is I can scoop the sauce that's closer to the bottom and it'll be thicker. So having more sauce is never like against you, you know what I'm saying? Like it's always better when you're making lasagna to have more sauce than less sauce. Because I feel like I almost did I raise the heat here? What's going to take so long? It's always better to have more sauce than less sauce. And it's time to preheat the oven. Let's go. Okay. 10:41. What am I going to do? Cut cheese. So let's go. All the cheese. This isn't reducing down or warming up fast enough. I need to raise the heat. I want all this fat reinvigorated into it. Whoa, does this bubble like that? That's weird. Why did you do that? Okay, I'm going to lower the temp. It's starting to stick to the bottom. I don't want that. Okay. Do we have a lid for this thing? This guy's going crazy over here. I don't like it when things get too messy, you know? Doesn't look good on camera. I want it to look beautiful. Tiny bit of water, more heat. You need to do your job there, kiddo. Ow! Ow! Okay, this is right. We're lower the heat again. I don't need that to be that crazy. This needs time check. 10:44. Time to start the noodles. No way am I going to be caught upside down on the noodles. No way. Not falling for that trick. Lasagna noodle thing. More. Oh, cool! This fits perfectly on this one. That's good. It'll cook faster, right? One. Whoa! Whoa! Down, bro. Why is it going so crazy? Oh. It's starting to look pretty good. Perfect. We'll just let it reduce like that. I'm gonna taste the flavor of the sauce there just to see if it needs anything. Okay. Seems going pretty good. Got a little pepper. How's the meat going? Oh, see? The meat's already starting to return to the meat color. Smells good. And then I just stepped on a spider there. So that makes two of us. Just the two of us. Okay. Alright, and then some water warming up here. This is reducing fine. Okay, let's think here. The meat's cooked. Oh, the meat's starting to look good. I think I need to check. I'm going to let this cook a little bit more, and then I need to check the flavor of the meat. See if it needs any minor adjustments. It's kind of like the course corrections. At this point, I need to get the lasagna noodles out. Got a brand new thing of noodles, so that's fine. $10.49. Oh, $10.49 in the oven by 11:30. I think we're okay. Yeah, this is almost ready for taste testing. Wow, I've never actually tried doing a barbacoa inspired beef thing. Another friend who likes lasagna said something, so I'm not sure what he said, but I think it is that he wants some. That means we're already got 2 people plus me. That's 3. 2 plus 1 equals 3. I'm gonna put all my cheese in a row. Preheating's done. Okay, look at this beef. That's boiling too rapidly. Now we got what we wanted out of it. Oh man, does that look good. We got what we wanted out of it. So now we can lower the temperature. Because if I let it boil this temp, it's going to be disintegrated. So what we do need to do is we need to take a spoon, taste some of the meat here. Okay, look at that. Do you see this? We're going to taste this. That is great texture. Flavor's good. So I think this could use some cracked pepper. I think I was hoping it would be a little sweeter. I'm gonna add a tiny bit of molasses. Not much. That's something that can ruin something easily. But it does. This part is supposed to be sweet. Why is it so hard? Oh. Cracked pepper and molasses. Be very careful when adding molasses to anything, okay? It's the easiest way to ruin anything. So I'm just going to do 1 spoon like that. I'm going to let it sit there as I clean this off. Now why can molasses ruin stuff? Well, let me tell you. The reason why it can ruin stuff is it's such a strong flavor, it can overpower something easily. But since I'm at the very end with this, I basically know what it needs to get to the right point. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. Also, as it bakes, it's going to get sweeter. So I don't need to overdo it. I don't think I really use these for this. Well, I'll just keep it on the side in case I need it. That's good. That's starting to bubble. Perfect. That's starting to do its thing. Good. The lid back on this guy. We're doing time like 10:55. Lasagna noodles need a steep. Wait a minute, 10:55. $10.55 is basically 11. This water only gets another 3 minutes of cooking. That's all it gets. That's it. This can't stick, so I need to watch this. Ooh, it's starting to get even more tender, so I need to lower the temperature. Ultra tender is fine. Okay, noodles are going in. Yeah, there's bubbles. Fine. Now you might be thinking, why am I going one at a time? It's because I don't want to risk cracking any of the noodles, you know, like damaging them. Well, I'm. Right, because I need to add the kosher salt. I thought I wasn't going to do more than one. Oh, no. Okay. So, got that. A little bit of kosher salt. Okay, let's taste this. Now that I've cooked it a little more, let's see how we're doing. There's that. Perfect. Yes. Perfect. Oh, wow. So many layers. Oh. I think there's a little bit more, lower the heat, and then a little bit more cracked pepper, and this thing is going to be... This might be something that... I got one buddy who I know is going to be there to get some lasagna. And it sounds like there might be a second one. I don't know if the other guy was saying he can't be there. But I know minimum there's going to be one. And I think this might be something where it's kind of like a special thing where you're going to be like, hey, remember that time you did the lasagna with the barbacoa inspired sweet beef, you know? Can we do that again? I have a feeling that this might turn into that if I do this right and not ruin everything. Might be a special moment of fun. Okay, so that's good. Running out of things to stir it with. You gotta break these apart, not break them apart, but just separate them. Otherwise, they're gonna turn into like singular. Like you have to shear the noodles apart sometimes, or else they'll just get stuck, which is the last thing I want for something. Yeah, see that? Just shearing them apart. Shearing them apart. Also, sometimes when you're cooking lasagna, noodles just get ruined, you know, and it's just the cost of doing business here, y'all. It's just how it goes. How the cookie crumbles. How the cookie crumbles. Let's go. My party people experience. Let's go. Party people. Party peeps. Okay, let's just taste this. Wash off the spoon so I'm not putting any germs in it. Okay, just tasting it. See how it is with that cracked pepper. Yeah, I think that's done. Let's see. 11:03. 11:03. I need to be in the oven by 11:30. Just double checking these. Okay, that noodle's looking good. That noodle's good. No stuck ones yet, which is good. Check the bottom. The bottom was where you get the troublemakers. Okay. Here's a couple.
Ow! Ouchies!
Okay. Yeah, looking good. Okay. Anybody else? They're all starting to get good. Okay. Excellent. This might not be a total disaster. Perfect. This might be perfect. This might be awesome. Running a long time. Look at that beef. Yeah. Beef. Stir noodles. Ooh. Hey! No, I'm not ready yet. Uh-oh. This is taking too long. $11:05. These noodles, if these noodles aren't done in 10 minutes, I kind of have a problem. Let's do some math. 11:05. Oh! I got it. I can change into my jeans while it's baking. And that way I save an extra 5 minutes. Perfect. You know, oh, I had that. I was gonna have some mushroom on the bottom of this, so the bottom one isn't burnt. I forgot about that. I know. Oh my gosh, this is actually a decent idea. I can, on the bottom layer, before last time I did mushroom, which was kind of almost like a mushroom crust on the bottom, but instead of doing that this time, I can actually make the bottom layer like a burnt sauce layer. That way I don't have to cut anything else. So like the bottom will be like a real saucy layer, because if you just put cheese there, I think cheese will just maybe sauce with a little bit of cheese on the bottom, but not just a straight noodle. I'm not doing that anymore. A straight noodle, even with butter, is going to have a problem. It's going to burn. So I'm going to try this time wait a minute, how's the noodles doing? Hold on. Okay, we're good. We're good to start. Excellent. This is what we needed. Okay, let's start working. Need more room. Okay, let's begin work. I'm gonna back this back. It should be more widescreen like so. Charge my phone so I don't run out of energy. Okay, got that. Start. Okay, I just said I'm not going to put a noodle in the bottom, so I'm probably, if that's my plan, I should do this thing called not put a noodle on the bottom. Wah, wah, wah. I think so. Keep working.
Keep working.
Okay. I need a ladle. This is decent, but this is not quite ladle-ish. Ooh, does that look good? Look at it. So much good stuff. So beautiful. Sauce thin, sauce layer. Ooh. Ooh. Thin sauce layer. Just a little bit. Just to get the party started. And I'm just going to start using some cheese here. Okay, that's one done. Excellent. Lasagna is the greatest way to use up your cheese. It's because it just needs so much. I'm going to treat the cheese. Let's think about this like we're making a building here. So the cheese acts as the adhesive or the mortar. Okay. The noodles act like bricks. The meat is more like a flavor support. So that's almost like I would say the meat is more like a cement. And actually, you know what? Let's think about this. I think actually the noodles is more like the rebar. You're doing some rebar reinforced concrete. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Got a little bit of cheese for this part. And I already cut some. So it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. Perfect. Okay. That's cheese. That looks good. This layer is going to be a meat layer. We'll lower the temperature on this water. Can you see the meat there? Yeah, let's use up that meat. This, if your layer is too weak of the flavor, it's a problem. So I want distinctive layers, more like a tiramisu kind of style lasagna today. I don't want all the flavors like a muddy soup of flavor. No, I want it to be like layer, 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 layer. We're just gonna keep relayering it like the Yes album relayer. Okay, a little bit of prog rock cooking tonight. Excellent, excellent. I think we got it. This is its own layer here, folks. Perfectly distributed. Okay. I'm gonna add more cheese here. A little bit of mozzarella. Time check, 11:14. Don't want to overwhelm it. This is just more like an adhesive. One. Two. Three. There we go. Looks good. 1, 2, 3. Add more cheese adhesive. Cheese adhesive. Okay. A little bit here. This is just another sauce layer. Can lower the heat on this. Now you're probably wondering, why am I allowing for the sauce layers to have so much liquid on it? And even the beef layer had some liquid. The thinking is, I didn't cook the noodles all the way, okay? And then you might be like, isn't that bad? And the answer is no, because by not cooking the noodles all the way, what I do is I have what do I have? By not they don't break stick too much, and then so I have a little extra liquid. I have a little extra liquid in the cooking process. And then so they finish cooking with the more liquidy sauce. You're getting it. I'm going to hit this part with a little chili powder. So this layer, oh, that's not open yet. Chili powder. Chili. Oh, here it is. Chili powder. Oh, it's garlic powder, actually. That's cool. That's kind of a neat idea. Okay, this needs noodle. Come on. Come on. Oh. Come on, you can do it, Air. There we go. I'm gonna cut the heat here. Just bring this over. It's just gonna coast on this heat, so it's a little bit easier for me to work on it. There we go. Come on, get in the spot. Get in your spot. Ooh, that one's having a tough life. It's fine. Come on. Maybe I should have cut the heat sooner on this. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. Is that two? Nope, it's just a rigorously cooked one. There we go. There's nothing worse than an overly bready lasagna, in my opinion. Like, nobody wants lasagna bread, okay? It's gross. So, I'm just... Oh, that one's tearing apart. Okay. That side's a little bit more sloppy. That side's a little bit more sloppy. I'd rather risk it being sloppy than having it be too bready. I find that I usually botch my lasagnas when I overly bready them. Okay? So, so let's talk about virtue. Okay? True virtue. What are virtues? Well, sometimes understanding what something is almost like understanding its opposite. So I would say like a vice or a flaw is almost like opposite of a virtue. And I think cooking, the virtue that really benefits cooking would be humility. Okay? Because humility makes it so you can learn faster. Because I love learning things. And so, like, I've been, like, growing up, you know, people stopped making fun of me when I was growing up. Okay, so actually my childhood wasn't very difficult. And then so what happened was, even though I was this really strange person, I had a very kind of straightforward childhood because the stranger I got, the more I got made fun of, okay, as a strange person. And then, but they didn't, what people didn't, well, they started to catch on later, right, was basically, I like people and I think people are a lot of fun. So me being this strange person kind of, you know, you kind of get a little bit more attention. You get more feedback from people and you make friends easier if you're not this, you know, 100% exactly like everyone else. You know what I'm saying? And then so people are like, oh, well, don't you care what other people think, blah, 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 blah. But I'm just like, I'm just trying to get through this life thing here. I just want to jam. I don't want to be perfect. I want to just jam here and just get life going professionally and enjoy it, right? Get to the good part. This is just basil leaf. So, but if you're going to get made fun of for being yourself or being different or anything, then what happens is if you have the virtue of humility where you don't mind people, you know, razzing or being witty or whatever, you're not too worried about that. There's not a whole lot of face to save, let's say. Then what happens is you get to learn faster. Because humility is the virtue for someone who likes to learn new things Because the easiest way to learn new things is to make mistakes. You learn quickly through experimentation. So in a sense, virtue really benefits that virtue really benefits anyone who likes to experiment and try new things. And then so when I think about this AI and how you can ask the AI questions about cooking or learning different things. And if you notice, the AI is generally doesn't really mock the user for its questions, right? You can ask it a question and you're not like trying to have an air of I already know the answer kind of, there's no errors required. It's just a computer, just an algorithm doing its heuristic approaches to different things. And it's really not a big deal. And I used all that sauce. That was a massive amount of sauce. I think I'm not adding any more bread to this. I'm not gonna have room. But I do need more sauce, which everybody always sees me do this. Where I use the emergency sauce in the end. It just seems like whatever I do, I'm always borrowing an emergency sauce. Okay. How much time? 11:26. Hi, can this be any more like exactly time crunch scared? Help? Okay. This is the final layer, so I can do more cheese forward. Cutting the power to both areas. I'm not doing any more bread. Ta-da! Perfect. Okay, we got this. We need some parm. The top layer you can is okay to be like cheese bonkers. No one's ever gonna be, the top layer is designed to be like that. The cheese bonkers layer. Okay, where is pepper? don't have all day to be having trouble with this. Come on. Oh, no, I do not want to open it like that. That would be so bad. Okay, whatever. That's what people invented scissors. Pop it open. There it is. Gotta be careful. Rushing is the easiest way to cause injury in the kitchen, so I'm not going to do that. There we go. A little chili powder. There we go. Perfect. And then a tiny bit of starchy water. Just a little bit. Look at that. Would you look at that? Put this out of the way. Got that. Time to foil it. Ta-da! Somebody said hi. Who is that? Who said hi? Let's take a look. Let's give a shout out to Sajma Blazevik. Sajma Blazevik, shout out. Hope you're having a beautiful Sunday here. Nothing but good vibes and good times for you. Gonna add some ventilation to it. Here it is. Put time for the oven here, kids. That is heavy, dude. Dang. the thing like dipped down. So you know, as you can see, I don't have that much cleaning to do. I didn't use all the noodles. There's going to be 3 wasted ones, but so happy that turned out good. So I'm just going to clean now, and there we go. Thanks for watching, everybody.